and keeping track of the logistics of Trump's mass deportation effort, and provides concrete insight into the Trump regime's wish to leverage data to enforce its immigration agenda. The internal communications also show Palantir leadership preparing for a potential backlash from employees or outsiders, with them writing FAQs that can be sent to friends or family that start to ask about Palantir's work with ICE. A page from an internal Palantir wiki obtained by 404 Media says Palantir participated in a 3-week sprint where developers rapidly work on new projects with Homeland Security Investigations Innovation Lab, which is the agency's centralized hub for developing new advanced analytics capabilities and tools. The primary focus of that sprint was providing immigration agents with improved awareness about the criminality and location of individuals who've already received a final order of removal. Meanwhile, the third company in the group, Anduril, has officially assumed oversight of a multi-billion-dollar production deal for the U.S. Army's Mixed Reality Integrated Visual Augmentation System, or IVAS. On April 10, the service signed off on the Contact Novation, which essentially slid the terms of Microsoft's 10-year, $22 billion contract over to the tech company. However, the company is not expecting to actually produce any hardware under the deal, but rather focusing on making sure the existing devices operate properly. Anduril founder Palmer Luckey, who rose to prominence after developing the civilian Oculus augmented reality headset, said ahead of the formal move that it would involve Microsoft transferring employees, hardware, IP, facilities, everything to Anduril. Palmer Luckey hosted a $300,000 per person Beverly Hills fundraiser for Donald Trump last year. An unconventional element of the SpaceX proposal for Trump's Golden Dome is a subscription-based model in which the U.S. government would pay for access to the satellite infrastructure rather than actually owning it. According to two sources, this approach could potentially expedite deployment and reduce upfront costs, although it may raise concerns about long-term control and cost management. Some Pentagon officials have expressed hesitation about such a model for a project of this scale and strategic importance. If awarded the contract, the SpaceX-led team could mark a major shift in defense contracting, signaling growing influence from Silicon Valley and new defense technology players. Traditional defense giants like Lockheed Martin, Boeing, RTX, and Northrop Grumman are also expected to compete for major roles in the program. Lockheed has already launched public marketing efforts to position itself.
Watchtower, this is Looking Glass. We have a missile launch detection.
Confirmed. We have missile warning. Confirmed threat and report confidence.
Continuous tracking confirmed. Inbound threat confidence is high.
Engagement authorized. Confirm target and initiate interceptor launch.
Confirmed. Single missile interceptor away. Green interceptor on track and link established. Interceptor onboard targeting active. Multiple objects detected. Target assignment initiated. Verified. All target objects assigned. Intercept in 3, 2, 1. Watchtower, this is Looking Glass. System has confirmed intercept.
We confirm. All target objects eliminated. Moving to status green.
SpaceX is specifically targeting the custody layer of the Golden Dome system, which will consist of satellites capable of detecting missile launches, tracking their trajectories, and determining potential threats to the U.S. SpaceX projects the initial design and engineering of this layer to cost between $6 and $10 billion. The company already operates a large number of reconnaissance satellites and has recently launched prototype systems that could be adapted for Golden Dome use. An internal Pentagon memo from the Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, dated just before the February 28th deadline, requested preliminary proposals and urged acceleration of satellite deployment. Given SpaceX's advanced launch capabilities and existing satellite infrastructure, some believe the company may be well positioned to meet the project's urgent timelines as Trump seeks to destabilize world security. History suggests that trade wars can escalate into real military conflict. One reason that free trade helps buffer the effects of poor diplomatic relations between major powers, as economic interdependence gives both sides too much to lose. When economic barriers are raised, the risk of military confrontation also rises. I'm Anthony Davis. You can find me on the 5 Minute News YouTube channel and podcast, on Wednesdays co-hosting Uncovered, and on Sunday on The Weekend Show with Midas Touch.
Love this video? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MidasTouch and help us blow past 1 million followers.